All right. Welcome back. New live A&R demo drop session. I am Kronos here. My best friend Demi Kanon and special Scooter, aka Scooter, and a special guest of the day, Barry, aka Mr. Frontliner.
We got Frontliner in the house.
Here we are.
Make some noise, chat, for Frontliner, the GOAT.
Yes.
Someone said actually the GOAT already.
Before we start, no comments about my hair and my beard again.
Bro,
we've been through it.
Bro, I mean, you really want to go there? Come on.
No,
Wait,
you can
bald?
ask me anything. I were bald.
Always
Yeah, I
been.
was bald.
You were bald as well. Yeah.
Very bald.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the days, everyone was bold.
Yeah. That was you had to be, if
You had
wanted,
to.
if you wanted to be at SCANTRAXX, you had to be bald.
Oh, that was a requirement.
Yeah, that was in the contract.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Times were different back then, right?
Yeah, about time for you to do the same as well.
Oh, okay.
Instead of being a Scooter.
True. Okay, I will remember this.
I just joined back, and now they are putting in the contract that everybody has to have a beard and long hair. So
Okay. Okay, no, well, maybe
Maybe
for you. For you.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah, true. All right,
And,
guys. I just want to say hi to the chat as well.
Hello, chat.
We didn't say hi yet to you guys, but
Also,
yeah.
shout out to Mika in the back.
Shout out to Mika as well for
For always be there with us.
yeah.
And yeah.
Feel free to we're gonna review some demos today, obviously.
yes.
And of course, we have some questions for you as well. And I just want to say to the chat that if you have any, feedback on a track, we're listening and we're watching this what you guys say. So that's a good thing. And yeah. How are you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. Yeah, very good. Yeah.
Yeah, and congratulations with the new label.
I was
man.
about to say that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
congrats,
I'm
man.
back at the roots where it all started for me.
SCANTRAXX. Nice,
For
man.
those who don't know, I started at SCANTRAXX in 2007, and in 2012 I went my own path with my own label, Keep It Up Music.
Yeah.
And but I think we always stayed in good contact, and I released some tracks from time to time. And after a lot of talks throughout the years and doing some releases on SCANTRAXX, it felt right to combine forces again and to go back to SCANTRAXX.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
well, we are expecting a lot from you now.
Yeah,
you know that?
Yeah.
A lot of music.
That's the pressure
a
now.
lot of
a lot of new tracks as well. So,
Yeah. Well, the next Friday, the first track will drop.
Oh, that's the first one.
So
Actually.
first
Okay.
release on the new label next Friday.
Yes.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
What is it called?
You made it.
You made it.
You made
Okay,
it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, keep an eye out on this track, guys.
Yeah,
because,
and hopefully
first
some
Frontliner track.
some new talents are gonna make it too today.
I hope so.
So
I'm
the
very
new- the
curious
demos.
what's...
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
All right.
Should we?
Shall we start?
That was in sync. That was
All
in sync.
right. Shall we
All
start?
right.
Should we?
Yeah.
Should we start off with the first track?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
All right.
go.
First one is Breathless with Sun Goes Down. This might be the mix intro. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Is the sound quality good, guys? Just let us know in the chat.
So let's go somewhere no one else can see you and me. Turn the lights out now. Now take you by the hand and do another drink. Drink it if you can. Can you spend a little time? Time is slipping away.
It's good vibe in the vocal.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Make it glad you came. The sun goes down, the stars come out, and all that counts is here and now. Our universe will never be the same. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came. You cast a spell on me. You hit me like the sky fell on me. And I decided you look well on me. So let's go somewhere no one else can see you and me. Turn turn the lights out. The sun goes down, the stars come out, and all that counts is here and now. Our universe will never be the same. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came.
Oh, we have us.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
The sun goes down, the stars come out, and all that counts is here and now.
All right.
Okay.
What is it? Breathless or breathless?
Yeah, it's
Oh, sorry. I think it's
it's a cover of a known song, but I
really?
cannot.
Yeah,
Is it?
I was also kind of familiar with the vocal.
I cannot think of the title of the song. Though
the sun goes down.
Sun goes, yeah, probably.
maybe.
Sun goes down.
Yeah, wait, it's actually a pretty big radio song.
Yeah.
But I don't know the artist. But anyway, I think it's a really cool rework. I'm not sure if it's the system here, but I think if I'm going to dive right into the feedback. I think the whole mix is a bit too overcompressed. So what that means, when the kick comes in, the first kick has a really good attack, but then the compressor works on the rest of the kick and the master, and the attack is a bit gone of the kicks. But I think the overall kicks are really cool. The sounds are cool. The structure is cool. So I think, this is pretty well done, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm also a bit surprised on this track. It had a very, very strong vocal. Let me really listen to the first.
Turn the lights out now. Now take you by the hand.
Really good drive here.
Yeah, I already see it in the chat. It's from the Wanted. Glad you came.
I only think the triplet part was a bit unexpected. I was like, oh,
Yeah, exactly.
It was triplet already.
Suddenly it was triplet.
Right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
It made it a little surprise there. So that was pretty cool.
It didn't sound triplet at first. Then I heard the first kick roll with the sound, and I was like, okay, that's triplet. I didn't realize that because the kick at the very start it sounds just straight. You know?
Yeah, true.
So it was a little weird, and it was actually the only feedback I had on this track as well. Can you check the melody drop again?
Yeah, sure.
Nice leads. So
Wait, the melody drop? That was it. They're pretty strong. I do need to listen these leads in the studio though, but overall they sound pretty solid.
Yeah,
I must say that I don't really have that much feedback on this because it's just this is the perfect example of like having a short track and still keeping it interesting.
Yeah.
yeah.
I would just make sure that the original vocal is actually original and
Yeah, well, the original is, I see it in the chat, it's The Wanted, Glad You Came. That's where the vocal is from.
But
Yeah.
is it like re-sung, or how do you say this?
Well, the original is obviously a lot slower and sang by a male.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's pitched up. I couldn't hear that. Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something that we're gonna figure out.
Yeah,
with the
we're
artist,
gonna.
himself.
Is the artist in the chat actually? Is he?
What's the artist name again?
Breathless.
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 Breathless. Are you in the chat?
Are you in the chat? Let us know.
I was also checking the comments from the chat. Let me see. The climate drop feels, I don't know. Okay, thanks. They seem like
They seem like random sounds. Well,
I really like the track from Flux, Overload. Nice track, good vibes and melon kicks, but the climax kick is a bit in the background, don't hit that much. From
But I
Anamorphic.
think that's what I said. I think there's a bit too much limiter compression on on the master.
Yeah,
so the first attack is there, but then the compressor pushes everything away.
I would like to hear this one in non-mastered version.
Non-master version. Yeah, that's something that we keep saying on every live stream. It's always better to send on a master version, so it's easier for us to check and to judge.
True.
So it's not clipping, distorting, or anything.
It can have its own master, but sometimes it's just if it's so destroyed. You know?
Yeah. But my advice would be, check your track and compare it to other tracks that are released from artists that you like or big artists,
Yeah, good one.
and see what's happening in their mix. What does the kick in the overall of the track, for your example. It needs to be tight.
Just
everywhere.
A-B it.
Yeah.
Also, I think new talents also must understand that the master process is, it takes experience. It's usually pretty hard. So unless you're really, happy with the master, you feel like, okay, this sounds pretty cool. It's fine by us to check the track like this. But if you're like unsure, just send the unmastered version and we're still gonna check it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Well, Breathless. I'm not sure if he's in the chat today.
Well done,
but,
Breathless.
Well done. Really cool
very,
track.
Very strong track to start with. Let's go on to the next one. This is... Wait. Sorry, my eyes again. What is this called?
Maybe you should put your...
Gville with Say the Word. Bro. I'm sorry, guys. It will never change until I get glasses again,
Yeah.
You also wear glasses, right?
But I
you
had
put them off.
minus 1.25.
Oh, but you use them for making music.
I haven't. No, I don't have lenses, but I haven't I'm not wearing glasses for a long time already, and my eyes are improving a bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Oh, they are.
They are.
Okay.
Yeah. I got the same issues. I also only missed like one degree or something. And the point is, if you get used to this to the glasses, then it's
your
really
eyes
hard
get lazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, true. Oh.
So
Okay. All right, let's Say the Word by Gville.
Gville is in the chat. So
He's also in the chat.
yeah.
Euphoric.
Happy vibes, man.
Nice.
Nice. Triplet. Oh, nice. Let's go. Let's see if the vocal is now also in triplet.
Wow.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, I also really liked it. Also,
I
because,
love the melody.
because the sun is shining as well.
Yeah, it's a really a summary track,
So,
definitely.
that's
Good
very
kick
good.
also, by the
What,
way.
what do
Good
you
kick.
think? Yes.
Yeah. I think the structure of the track is very steady. Maybe, especially in the first drop, I kind of miss after the melody cycle. Maybe a little bit more of a feel or something that it now goes. It goes forward a bit too steady.
Yeah. Here.
Make it a little bit more interesting like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not before, but when the melody climax.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, over here, something,
Some more variation. It
Yeah.
sounds on some parts it sounds a bit too basic. If you get what I mean, like what Barry means is having some more variation to this track and more fills, make it a bit more interesting. I also think the build-up was a bit empty. Like all the lows are just gone. Like here.
Yeah, just put more stuff on the bass lead. Yeah.
And
Make it a little
somehow
bit more warmer.
the build-up is also kind of basic. Could be more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just play around a bit more with the vocal. Maybe like a vocal chop that goes, up.
Yeah.
Good one.
And about the vocal, I'm very, very picky and perfectionist when it comes to vocals and about how clear it is what they are saying. And I know it's about "you'll be there" or something, but the rest I couldn't understand much of the vocal.
Yeah, the meaning of the vocal. Okay.
Can we check it again?
we can.
The pronunciation of the vocalist is not like there, but that's just me. I'm just really, it kind of triggers me if I can't understand what someone is singing.
Yeah, true. Should we take a listen to the vocal?
Yeah.
Okay. It's more about the verse, right?
Yeah.
Seem like we can go anywhere. You make me wanna pull you in closer. And if you need me, baby, you know I'm there. Come sweep the wood, and I'll be there. Come sweep the wood.
I think it's pretty solid.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think.
Come sweep
But that's really personal preference, I think.
I think
The voice is good.
I'll be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, the triplet part, sick.
Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, man, like I said, I love the leads. Kick is good.
Yeah. I think it's a very good, euphoric track.
Yeah.
And the overall
Honest-
sound is pretty good as well.
Yeah,
I think.
exactly.
Yeah.
I think all the elements are already there. The track is already there. As you guys said, maybe it's just missing some little, adjustment
Yeah, and
here and
it's-
there,
and-
some little,
Yeah, and it's missing some uniqueness.
mhm.
But then I'm maybe too also a bit perfectionist in this.
Yeah.
Because I think the leads are pretty solid.
Yeah.
There's like this classic euphoric saw leads, but I always use like a signature top lead. That actually, stands out a bit more. Use more harmonies and everything. But yeah, that doesn't make it a bad track. But if you want to stand out a bit more.
Yeah,
I would say, try to experiment more with like all those top leads and
that's something, or just like the fill-ups, if you make those really, really catchy or something, then you can get away with this standard lead.
True.
But now it's like a bit too generic. If you fill it up with cool fills or something, or like you say, a more more character on the lead, it's more that will give it more,
True. Yeah. So in this case, I would say, it's fine for now, but for next tracks, I would say, use indeed like a unique filler or more like signature top leads and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was also checking the chat. They're pretty enthusiastic about this.
Yeah.
one, I'm not gonna lie.
Cool.
I was saying triplet, hell yeah. This track makes me want to sit in the sun with a cider. What a cider?
Cider.
What?
I don't know.
The decider?
A cigar.
Oh, okay.
Sounds good. I love it. Triplet is working well on this one. Perfect track for this sunny weather. Nice track from Vaughn, Tony Montana. The lead sounds over-compressed. Yeah, again, I mean, something that we're gonna check again in our studio as well.
I was like, okay, maybe there's a limiter on there, but I put it off. So
Hardware said, banger, really good. So yeah.
Overall, it's a really
overall,
good,
I like it.
really good. Yeah,
I see only good reaction. Yeah,
of course.
But
Nice.
again, I don't see like whoa, you know. So
Well,
it's
from us or from the chat?
from the chat, they like
Wait,
it.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
But
right.
you know, I think it's still missing something that gets
Yeah,
it to
that-
the next
yeah, right,
level.
right.
now
probably.
it's there
Yeah.
in the comments.
Oh, nice. All right, cool. All right.
Can you see it?
DJ Kronos
But
says, "Whoa!"
you have really good eyes. You want to switch with me?
I have a bigger laptop. I have a bigger laptop. Maybe you should put your brightness up. That
My
also-
brightness?
that
Okay.
also helps.
Oh,
a
yeah.
little bit.
A little bit, yes.
Yeah.
Welcome to 2025. bro.
No, I'm not used to MacBook, guys.
Yeah. Anyway, well done. Really
done.
cool track. On to the next one.
Yeah, this is Vaughn with Better Chapter.
Try to think in a different way. Overcome you with open arms and just never limit your brain. Try to walk the line of thoughts. Try to think in a different way. Make you feel your lights out. So start a better chapter. So start a better chapter.
This is cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I treat this moment as a break from everyday life. I want to remember only
I love
those
the
moments
sound.
that
The scene is
make me
really cool.
feel
Yeah.
Really awesome.
Try to think in a different way. Overcome you with open arms and just never limit your brain. Try to walk the line of thoughts. Try to think in a different way. Will make you feel your lights out. Banded. So start a better chapter.
Cool cake as well. Oh, wow. All right. Really catchy melody as well.
Really cool, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Is that every time we have a guest in this A&R live scene, there's always some demos that, have a bit of the style of the guest.
Yeah,
I must say that this is a bit... Also,
Bit melody
like
man,
you.
kind of.
Yeah, it does get some inspiration from you, probably.
Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, what I can say, this is a really unique track. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Super cool.
If we
Super
go back
cool.
to the previous one, which was a steady track, but this one has those characteristic sounds
Yeah.
that stand out, you
Stands
know?
out.
Really,
yeah,
really
yeah,
nice.
yeah,
Really nice done.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very interesting sound. I was just... is the actual melody anticipated in the break before the drop?
Where do you want me to...
Before the drop?
Yeah.
Before the last drop? The first
Yeah, before
drop?
the last drop. Or just a little more on the
Or
break.
here?
Yeah.
Even before.
Here.
There was... Yeah. Okay, later.
I treat this moment as a break from everyday life.
Yeah, the melody goes on.
Yeah, just there. A little more in the background. Okay, that's what I wanted to hear.
Also, very cool what he did with like the high pitch kick in filter, like and it goes down. That's very creative.
Yeah, super cool.
If I can say something about it, this is what he did before the first drop. I'm kind of missing something similar or something else before the last drop. That comes a little bit too sudden, I think.
Yeah.
It still flows okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Some kind of filler.
If you go a bit before, you hear the melody running, you know? It's already running like...
Here?
A little bit here.
A little more drums, probably. Yeah.
But I think it's too sudden. It's
Yeah,
good. It's
I know,
good.
I know.
But
Maybe,
if you...
maybe a little fake drop there. Maybe just a
Yeah, but
tiny one.
I
you know.
think before the first drop, that's a pretty signature thing for the track. So why not do it again?
Why not use it here? Again?
Yeah.
Yeah, doom, 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 doom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jab, and then the climax drop.
That's kind of. I was kind of surprised when I heard that. Like, that's dope. You
Yeah,
know?
you
Why
should-
not do
you
that
should-
again?
Yeah, you
know?
should use it twice
Yeah.
because it's very signature
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
And then no fake drop, but just do that.
Yeah,
but then
just a
Right.
little,
yeah,
kind of,
like
kind
the
of,
pre, you know.
Yeah.
Makes it could make sense. Somebody says no fake drops, but yeah,
Yeah.
I don't.
was
It's not
kidding.
really a fake drop. It's like more a pre thingy.
Right.
Not a drop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, true.
But I see everybody in the chat saying banger, nice one,
Yeah,
energetic
yeah,
as fuck.
for sure, man.
Nice
Cool.
one, banger.
Sounds great.
Sounds
Sounds
really
great.
good, sounds great. Yeah, we are all on the same page here. It's a really
Yeah.
cool track.
Can you
So-
play the main climax one more time?
Yes.
Yeah. So cool, man. Cool edits. Yeah.
Yeah, I was only thinking about the screech for the track, but that was like personal preference probably. It's a cool screech, but maybe also go higher sometimes.
Like more variation.
Yeah, more variation.
Yeah.
Something like this. Or tweak it a little bit that
Yeah,
it sounds
just
a bit a little bit a variation to the
Yeah.
version. Because now it's the same one, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
You can either go pitch it up or
Yeah.
sequence
Yeah.
it a little bit.
Make it a little more
you know? Yeah.
captivating.
True.
You can go either way, but yeah.
Cool. Right,
Awesome.
cool. Nice.
What was
Nice.
the artist name again?
Vaughn.
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 Yeah.
Is Vaughn in the
Really-
chat?
Is Vaughn in the chat?
Vaughn.
It's Polish guy, I guess.
Yeah. I read
saw-
some comments
yeah.
to Polish headhunters.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Great job. Great job.
Nice. Great
Yeah.
job, Vaughn.
Yeah.
So, guys.
I am. Oh, Vaughn is here. Great
Oh,
job, man.
Yeah, good
yeah,
job.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
for sure.
Super cool.
Cool track.
So what will happen if we like something? Is
Yeah,
it
we
just okay. Thank you. Bye.
No,
Or-
we're gonna release it. we're gonna release it on.
Thanks for the track, guys. See you later.
We're
Yeah,
gonna release
yeah.
it on Prospects.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
The,
awesome.
the thing is, we're gonna check it again in the studio to see if there's really feedback needed, because on these headphones
Yeah,
it's
yeah, of
more
course,
general
of course.
feedback. And after that, one of the guys gets feedback from one of us, and then the track gets released
Awesome.
if they want to.
If they want to.
Yeah, that's
I
the whole
think they-
purpose.
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
whole purpose here to
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
find the jam, and to release it on on our labels.
Perfect.
Yeah,
All right,
cool.
man. Awesome.
All right. So, guys, I was just wondering, chat, if you have any questions for Mr. Frontliner here, just awesome. And yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here now. So, yeah.
He's here now. We did that with Dion also lately, and
Yeah, we're gonna.
the chat has a lot of questions.
Yeah,
so,
there's gonna be something that we didn't say yet, but there's gonna be a little Q&A later.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks for the heads up. No.
it's
I,
not-
I knew already.
yeah. And but now we also have a new segment, as we said the last time. And we're gonna check one of our Nexus artists who actually is going to release a track on Nexus.
Okay.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And this time we have Flux Overload.
All right.
All right.
I think I just didn't put him in the list yet.
Oh man.
Okay. I'm gonna take Mika to look into that.
Yeah.
But I think
maybe-
it was not on my chat.
It's gonna be the next one at this point.
Mika is like, oh shit, how do I fix this? But we'll continue on to a demo right now, and then do the Nexus track.
Yeah, let's
something like
do
this.
it. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, let's see. Oops, my bad.
I'm trying.
Sorry.
It's always Mika's fault. Always
There's
Mika's fault.
there's always something that goes wrong, right? All right, this is a Heartbeat by Anamorphic. Let's go.
Yeah.
Never stop dancing in the thought of you. I'll never stop dancing in the thought of you. I feel your heartbeat, listen to the choir singing. I feel your heartbeat, listen to the choir singing. I'll never stop dancing in the thought of you.
All right.
All right.
Who wants to start?
I have some things.
Yeah.
I have some
Yeah,
things.
same.
You can
same.
you can say something about this track.
I think it's pretty well structured.
Mhm.
Let's start with the lead. I think the lead lacks a bit of, I don't know. Maybe it's a bit too much melted with the reverb. It's a bit too much
Wet.
wet. Yeah, too wet.
Too wet.
A wet lead.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think there can be a bit more tightness in that.
Mhm.
And also, I like the edits, but it's a bit too much over the place. I think it needs to be. Yeah.
You mean the
Do you know what I mean?
variations?
Yeah, well,
like,
in the mid intro, there's a lot happening. There's a lot
Yeah,
happening,
that's,
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But maybe a bit too much.
That's typical Anamorphic.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
We know.
Yeah, we met the guy.
We met
so-
the guy, and we had a full conversation about this thing. That sometimes less is more.
Less
and,
is more.
Yeah.
definitely.
it's
But it's also I think it's not like bad. It's also a matter of taste. But that's my opinion. It's a bit there's too much going.
Let's
on
say
now.
that is pretty.
Maybe
cool
because
to
I'm older.
No. I think it's always pretty cool to go technical, but you have to do it in a smart way.
Yeah.
Let's put it like that. Like if you do it with a purpose, and you have to be careful. Otherwise, it gets very chaotic, and it's really hard
true.
to
I
follow.
think if I can, maybe I can say it better, that it needs to be something that can be remembered easily.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's really part of, what the track is. Not like just, okay, something is happening, but like, okay, it makes sense,
more
you know?
catchy.
Yeah.
You're more catchy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
For me, it's missing also a bit, a kind of direction. I want to know where he's going, because I feel like it's a very jazzy melody, which is cool, but there's so many elements in the track that I sometimes lose my focus or something.
I'm a bit overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
Wait, let me first listen to the mid intro.
Yeah, you're skipping past the edits, which are...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. This is really cool, by the way.
I had a little feedback about this one because you actually have the first part of the break, which is fully like orchestral.
Yeah.
But it's a little too long, in my opinion. And here, suddenly, just the little hi-hat. I would start with the vocal a little before, maybe chopping a little bit.
It's kind of cool that it starts halfway, like it's there, but
it's a little out of nowhere.
The part before is a bit too long.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with that.
And the climax drop it's missing some drive as well. Feel like it's only a lead and a kick right now. And it's missing like those little cool arps. It's also maybe the mixing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think also the contrast between the main climax and the mid intros is it's too big.
Yeah.
Contrast.
And I must say also maybe the notes are even a little too longer. I would go for something a little shorter, like
They
to give a little more drive,
like flow and drive.
Play with the note lengths. Make it
exactly.
flow exactly.
And maybe put like I don't know if he did that already. Like put a piano maybe on the offbeat, like ding ding, ding with like a lot of mids cut out.
Yeah.
It also creates a lot of drive. But overall.
Yeah, sorry, Anamorphic. Here we are giving a full list of feedback. But it's
that's only
it's
good for him.
For your own good, of course.
Yeah, but that's why we discussed this tracks as well on the stream, right? So,
yeah. So,
what did the chat think about this track? Oh.
Yeah, no, they were actually saying a really good thing about Anamorphic. Anamorphic King. Sick mid intro Anamorphic.
I see some croissants in the chat as well.
Croissant baguettes,
A lot of French people here in the stream.
Tell me about it. When me being Italian is a life full of pasta, pizza, and all these kind of jokes. All right. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, well done. Anyway, I hope you actually wrote down all the feedback that we gave, and
else you can watch it back, of course.
Yeah, otherwise you can also watch it back, and we're gonna wait for a new version of your track.
Right.
Looking forward to it. Well done, all the guys sending in the demos.
Yeah, definitely.
The quality is it's pretty high.
Very
right?
high
now.
quality, very high quality today.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, very cool today, and let's. I finally fixed the upcoming Nexus release.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
all right.
Thanks, Mika. Also, big shout out.
Hey, Mika! Woohoo!
This is a Flux overload with a Kingslayer.
Yeah.
Look at these people! They no longer support me! Why would they? What kind of father abandons his son? What kind of king abandons his people? So who wants to be king? Who wants to be king?
Oh shit! Nice. So this was Flux Overload. It's
very
gonna
nice.
be released at the end of this month.
Yeah.
It's really a really good combination of like old school raw and new style
definitely.
raw, or however you guys call it. But it's a good combination. Like old school sounds, new kicks. Really cool.
Yeah, really.
Sounds type.
I also like the fact that he went to triplet and then back to straight.
Yeah, at the end, right?
Yeah, at the end. Yeah. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, super cool, super cool. So if you guys in the chat are still not following Flux Overload, do it now.
Yes.
Do it now, brothers.
Do it now.
Let's go. All right.
So this is going to be part of his EP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kingslayer, I believe.
Kingslayer.
All right. We have the next track, guys.
Next one. Who's that?
Oh. You wanna pronounce it?
Who's that? Why, bro? I can't say shit. It's so little.
Maybe Buddy can say this.
You can even read it better over here.
You can read it from the stream. It's better.
What the fuck?
How is the stream better?
Industria.
Can you try Command Plus?
It's Industria. Annihilate.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Barry.
Alert. A nuclear power plant has experienced a critical failure. Radiation levels are rising in the surrounding area. Evacuate immediately.
If you close your eyes, you feel like you're on space.
Okay.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Oh yes.
Whoa. It's more like hard techno.
Alert.
Oh,
The
the shit
nuclear
does
power
sounds.
plant has experienced a critical failure.
Very trippy.
Yeah, man.
Radiation levels are rising in the surrounding area. Evacuate immediately.
Boom. All
Yeah.
right.
Nice.
Can I
yeah,
say that I
yeah.
love this one?
Okay, okay, okay.
I do agree with Liquidation on the chat that kicks could have more variation.
Yeah.
It's more of the, he's overusing that kick.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I think that kick, when it comes in, I'm missing some volume, man. It needs to come.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your
more,
face.
more in your face.
Straight.
Yeah,
in your
it's a
face,
great
yeah,
kick,
definitely.
but the balance of if the balance is right, then it really hits you, especially the first drop. And I do think, in the second drop, there needs to be variation in the kick, or
Right,
maybe
yeah.
something completely. But
Different.
yeah,
Yeah, because else, this is what I had. Like, I lost my attention a bit because of like some sounds were so similar to each other, especially the kick. He also used it in the climax part,
yeah.
and sometimes intro kick. I tried it out, but it doesn't fit the whole climax. Like,
Yeah,
this is one of the examples that.
yeah. I was hoping for a different kick. Yeah,
Yeah, if
But
you
I-
already used that in an intro, I would not use it as climax, unless it's like super good,
Yeah.
I even think that the last climax is a bit, unnecessary. Even.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But this track is a bit a blend of, for my feeling, it's like a blend between hard techno and nowadays raw, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I must just want to give my opinion on the melody. I feel like it's not going anywhere. It stays very on the same note.
Yeah.
It doesn't really tell a story. It's more. It stays a bit on the same.
Yeah, like
patterns.
it was cool on
Same
the break.
bass lines.
It was cool on the break, but the lead, like with the lead, is not
Yeah,
sound.
I
really
just
cool.
want to also give this guy a compliment. Thank you. About the space sounds he used.
Yeah, those
are
and
crazy,
the
right?
vibe he
Yeah,
created
man.
around the track.
Yeah.
That was very cool.
Yeah.
But this track just needs some more work.
Especially
Yeah.
the beginning until with the first drop, that was really sick. But after that, I think it's a bit
Repeating a little
okay,
too much.
repeating it too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat, do you guys also agree with this this feedback we gave on this track? Do we share the same thoughts on this? Because
I was checking that Raydo say sick.
it does have some really nice sounds, some nice parts in there, but it just needs some work.
Yeah. Let's say fully agree. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Agree.
All right.
But,
It has
but
potential.
definitely has
Definitely.
potential. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, the whole concept is pretty cool.
I don't know if the guys in the chat, but rework the track and send us again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna wait for the next version.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Okay, this is an easy artist name. He's been on the stream a few times already, I think. The next one is Dall with
Dall.
Universe.
Yeah.
Dall. Okay.
Yes. Universe.
Universe. From space to universe.
It's so quiet, I can't think. Can only hear myself breathing. Sleep alone while you're with her. You never think of how it hurts. Can you feel my love? Out in the universe, out in the universe. I don't know where to go without you, without you. I don't know.
Oh, little
Finally!
Someone is happy.
I'm outside Glover, sorry.
Yeah. A bit got some inspiration from another track I know, but it's cool.
The kick rolls, you mean?
Yeah, but it sounds good, man. The breaks are really, really nice also.
Out in the universe, out in the universe. Can you feel my love? Out in the universe. Call me. Can you feel my love? Tell me enough. Out in the
switch.
Wow,
Super cool.
super nice,
very
super
nice.
nice.
Cool.
Just
Yeah, man.
go a little easier with the kick rolls, especially.
Yeah, especially at the end, but
especially
still,
in the melody.
if that's your thing, it's well done, man.
Yeah.
Wait, I
yeah.
want to listen to this part once more.
Can you feel my love?
I had a thing at that as well, yeah.
Out in the universe, out in the universe. I don't know without you.
Because pretty quiet after this. Like,
Yeah,
but
but
it's
it,
pretty
ma-
nice.
it makes it interesting.
yeah,
Yeah, I li-
there's
I
this like peak euphoric feeling, and then it goes a bit,
Yeah,
bit silent, and then builds up to the towards the
Yeah,
drop
I
to
like
the
that.
zaag.
yeah. Can you play the part before the melody comes in, the little break? Because I have the feeling that the break
okay, Yeah,
at-
right.
Later,
later. I think before
on the second
melody,
break.
Yeah, the second break.
after the minute intro.
Yeah,
Here.
because it's for me all about when the melody comes in. It feels like the break feels bigger than the melody or something. With all the sounds, it's really full.
Out in
Hear it? Like, yeah. It needs to be, you know?
Yeah, what
So
can
the-
I,
like more impact, maybe.
Yeah, the break before the melody comes in feels bigger than when a melody comes. It's like,
Okay.
oh, we're going like this, you know?
Like, do you think it's a matter of mix, or the melody is just missing some more
it's a volume
elements?
thing. It's a
Okay,
volume thing.
thing.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
indeed. Now you say so, I didn't realize, but I would suggest the guy to indeed just to put like 3 decibels, the whole break just 3 decibels down, and then what Barry said, then when the melody comes in,
When the
you
melody
have, like,
comes in, it needs to be like,
You have to, yeah.
you know?
yeah, right.
Yeah.
So
Also,
But the overall sound is really, really
Yeah,
nice,
right.
man. Hear that?
it's also missing some kind of impact drum or something.
Yeah,
that gives
maybe.
The boom.
I think it was not there on purpose. I think the guy did that.
Yeah, I think if the melody, if the volume difference between
Yeah.
the melody and the break is bigger, then yeah,
It's
But
already a big difference.
The melody
Oh,
will
yeah.
have way more impact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
but-
it's a cool melody. The lead sound is really nice, you know, really trancey, and yeah,
Overall, cool combination between trance and hardstyle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw someone in
Nice.
the chat saying about the kick rolls. Sarv music, cool track. Maybe in the melody drop, I would have used a more suitable kick and less kick rolls.
Yeah, make them more memorable, you know.
Interesting.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, too much is too much, and if people,
Yeah.
if they are
Yeah,
they're
it
at the right spot, people will remember them. And I've seen those stages go, you know, with, all together. You know,
As we
you
said
want to
before-
have you want to have that effect,
how
right?
Did you, how did it,
As we said before, I mean, it makes sense if you do it in a smart way. You know,
Yeah,
it's a little too much, a little too much. But yeah, just take some kick rolls, you know, off, and then it's gonna be fine. But I guess we're gonna give some private feedback on this one because it got really good potential.
yeah,
and,
potential
Definitely.
for
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
release. Definitely, man.
we're gonna check it
Yeah,
again.
great job, Duco.
Yeah, great job, Duke.
I see,
And I was
I see
checking.
him also in the chat.
I
So,
was checking the chat. Yeah, exactly. You know, unique track. Love it. Best track so far. Solid track. I really like
nice.
it. Really sick
Good
overall.
to see you guys like it as well.
Yeah, they like it a lot. Cool.
All right. Cool, man.
Nice.
Cool.
All right.
All right. We have a next track.
Yeah.
Some fire tracks in there. Holy.
Yes.
Moly. Okay.
Frontliner meme coming.
Coming.
Yep.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Can you read what it says?
No,
Oh, yeah.
We get that again.
Yeah, no, just
Come here,
kidding.
come here, come here.
Florian. Florian with
Daylight.
I need to hold on, catch every moment, taking the air with you before it's all gone. I keep on hoping this time we're future proof. By a rocket you flew away, off to the sun in a Milky Way. Tell me why do you make me wait, make me crave? Love you like daylight. What do I have to lose? What do I have to lose? I would chase you around the world, along to high I go. 'Cause you fit where you're going, in every color of my dream rainbow. I need to hold on.
This is a good example of using kick rolls the right way.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I keep on hoping this time we're future proof. By a rocket you flew away, off to the sun in a Milky Way. Tell me why do you make me wait, make me crave? Love you like daylight.
Awesome.
Cool.
I think it's pretty cool. Can I say that?
You want to
know,
start?
Yeah, the last screech. It sounds a little like a man suffering. Oh!
Yeah, and like
The last
like
kick.
far in the distance. You hear him far in the distance. Here.
Yeah, the screech.
Yeah.
The guy is suffering, man.
He's suffering. Oh no.
No, but it's
Yeah.
but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
I really love the first drop. The first drop.
First drop. Yeah.
Super nice. Yeah,
A lot of drive.
the drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like daylight.
Yeah, the drum and bass part is also pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. I do think
I'm more
some,
convinced of the second drum and bass part than but that's a personal thing.
but like
First one is like, I'm not really convinced about
Okay.
it.
what
yeah.
here?
Yeah, I don't know. It's okay, but
A little unnecessary.
yeah. This is really cool.
Yeah.
The one you just skipped. This is pretty cool. It's like, all right, hands up moment, you know? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think some parts are just a bit chaotic in my opinion. Just mainly the I think it was this part. Sometimes a bit too difficult to know where I'm focusing on. Am I focusing
Yeah.
on the melody or am I focusing on a vocal right now?
Yeah, they are a bit in conflict with each other.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
makes it-
I would rather than just cut off the leads and then just have the vocal playing.
Yeah, that's also always an advice when it's about vocals. Always
Yep.
make room for your vocals,
Right.
so everybody can hear them.
Yeah, and
Because
especially when you stand in the crowd, right? You just
But
don't know where to focus on.
but the tricky thing is, if you're producing a track, you know the vocal, and it's hard to listen to your own track with a vocal if you don't know the vocal. Do you know? Does it make sense what I say?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So yeah.
Good
Yeah.
advice.
Yeah.
What do you think further on the track,
Yeah, I
Jacopo?
was actually about to ask you the same question because I'm doubting a little bit. Like, I like it, but somehow I feel it's missing some unique kind of style. You know, this is something I heard so many times.
The kicks are pretty unique.
The-
Though.
Yeah, they are.
I think there needs to be some switch around with the kicks, because I think the last kicks are less powerful than the first two or something.
These ones.
Yeah, that one is like really impactful, but like the other one has more sharper, you know.
Yeah,
No, not like between the mid intro, but you know when it's
the final part.
when it's evolving,
Yeah.
it gets less impactful or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that's just, you know.
That's always the trick, to have like the second kick should always be more impactful than the first one, else it loses a bit.
At least not less impactful.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
So
right.
go straight from a zaag to a reverb bass, for example.
Sorry.
Why not?
yeah, good
Why
idea.
Not? Why not? Good idea.
All
Good
right,
idea.
no, I'm just saying some random bullshit right now. But what does the chat thinks about this one?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Nice contrast with the DMB part.
Reverse zaag. Yeah.
Yeah, oh my, it's fat. Review some real euphoric stuff.
We did.
Yeah,
We
did.
definitely
We
did.
did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Zach's,
Most of them were,
modern
actually.
kicks are for beta males. Bring back the crunch. Woodlin, we already say it. If you have some demos that you want to show us, you're free to do it, and we're gonna check it here. So we're gonna give you some feedback as well.
Yep.
Reverse Zag. That might be a thing. No, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna check this one in my studio again. Yeah. I wanna.
I hope so.
No. I'm gonna. Yeah. Because I'm a little doubting right now. But
Okay, yeah.
I wanna have like a full picture of the whole track again.
Yeah, we're gonna check it again.
Yeah.
But it had some unique kicks and everything. But yeah, cool.
All right.
So what was the name again? Florian. Thanks for sending, man.
Yes.
All right. Should we go on to the next one?
Yeah.
Sure
All
thing.
right, cool.
Sure thing.
Okay, let's skip the mix intro.
Welcome to the East Side.
To the east
East
side?
side.
Like this, right?
Stepping out the trench with my heart locked in the fight. Ceremony in combat. We march with silent pride. Blood rushing like a war drum. Echoing through the night. Stand tall, stand proud. Welcome to the East Side. Welcome to the East Side.
Badam.
Trench with my heart locked in the fight. Ceremony in combat. We march with silent pride. Blood rushing like a war drum. Echoing through the night. Stand tall, stand proud. Welcome to the East Side.
Oh, what is going on?
Stepping out the trench with my heart locked in the fight. Ceremony in combat. We march with silent pride. Blood rushing like a war drum. Echoing through the night. Stand tall, stand proud. Welcome to the East Side. East Side. East Side. Welcome to the East Side. Welcome to the Welcome to the East Side.
Welcome to the east side. Yes.
Nailed it.
Oh, I'm so curious on
Okay.
Buddy's opinion about this.
Yeah, same actually. Same. What do you think?
Yeah, what do you think
Well, the first thing that came to mind, I have to talk about take it to the east side. Welcome to the east side.
Well, welcome to the east side.
I was like, it's a bit overdone. But then I was thinking, maybe it's a good thing that people. I mean, it doesn't make. I don't. Welcome to the east side. I mean, why? But I think people will so much
scream
recognize it and,
Like
and
Welcome
to the east. Yeah. This will
they-
be a thing in this track. Yeah. So that's cool. That's cool. I think the overall mixing lacks a little bit of, I don't know, maybe experience. Is that a good word to say? Yeah. It's pretty well done. I think the overall balance is pretty good as well. All the sounds are clear to me. So it's a bit more,
also difficult to mix this this kind of track because it has a lot of sounds.
It has a lot of sounds, but
A lot of screeches and all,
yeah. But I
yeah.
think overall it's pretty good, pretty cool actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we say? Can we name this OG row? This kind of track.
Old school roll. Yeah.
Yeah, OG row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. You know all the things going
I'm
on.
really
when-
bad with all the subgenres.
No,
and,
yeah, but
yeah.
that's what is going on. You know.
I think it's more OG Raw than like the new Raw with the
Yeah.
More OG, more
less,
OG.
less fakes,
less fake drops. The kick is a bit more.
more screeches that are
Yeah.
a bit old schoolish.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, it
I
is,
must
of course.
say,
Okay.
personal preferences is I like the track.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It has a good vocal that I think people can scream along.
I still remember it. So yeah, welcome to the east
But
side, man.
I feel like the vocals are self-made though. The only part that I had was this is really empty at one point. Like, it's like ending a set.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it also has something. It's like
The
a
track-
bit-
the
it's
track
like
is done.
okay. Why not?
Okay, let me breathe a little bit.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
True. Though, I would personally just I make like the reverb of that kick a little bit longer with some extra bass.
Uh-huh.
There's some
But then
tiny things that
Or maybe a
could
little,
be,
a little
could
element
be-
who actually glue the two parts together. Or something
Yeah,
like that.
but on the other hand, it's a recognizable thing because usually it's like melted to each other. Now it's like bing.
Bing.
Yeah,
That's
true.
right.
Like okay.
It's trying
this
something
track.
different. Yeah.
I don't know. I think you can. It's not like gimmicky, but it's like it does stand out for kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
The impact there, you mean?
Yeah,
It could be just low effort.
that's also a thing. Yeah.
We're overthinking it.
Maybe,
the
yeah.
guy probably did this. Oh yeah, okay. Now I can.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, chat. What do you
I'm
guys think?
yeah,
Wa-
that's-
was it
that's
on?
the thing.
Was it? Was it on purpose or was it? Was it done just by accident? I think it was done on
Yeah, I
accident.
mean, it makes sense. I mean, you can do this kind of stuff, but it also depends how how you usually work and what is your kind of workflow when you make an arrangement or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, but overall, I think
Oh,
he-
he's already here.
he's
No,
in the
I
chat.
wanted the moment of silence.
All right, nice. Okay. All right, great.
don't be mad. Man.
No, relax,
no.
relax, man, relax. His name is Brutalizer, so we have to be careful.
That makes sense. So your name is Brutalizer, and
Brutalizer.
and you wanted a moment of silence.
Yeah.
Bro, it doesn't fit your name at all.
I mean, we're talking about it's already a thing now.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
is.
that's music. I mean, that's what makes something stand
Cool.
out, right?
Yeah. No,
Like,
but
why the fuck did he do that? Can I swear?
yeah,
Oh,
of
it's not
course.
easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of
It's like, why did he do that? That's already something you talk about. Like, I wouldn't have like melded it together, but then you're already
Yeah.
talking about it, you know.
Yeah.
So
Right,
it can also be a
He's
smart. thing.
He's smart. The guy,
Accidentally smart.
The guy,
One minute
knows.
of silence.
The guy knows what he's doing.
Welcome to the east.
I
side.
would even make the space in between even longer, like this, like
Just
like this, and then just wait,
Oh, sorry, SCANTRAXX. I won't swear again.
and then
let
start.
it be, man. Let it
Okay. I'm gonna glue it together.
Yeah.
Huh?
Anyway, it's a Q&A time.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, let's go. Our Q&A.
So, guys in the chat, if you have any... Shut up. guys in the chat, if
Oh,
you...
relax, man.
Can I have some more water?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's,
I
the,
need-
that's
yeah.
the first question.
That was my question. Yeah.
You gonna ask us questions? All right, here we go.
All right.
Nice.
Q&A
Yeah.
time.
Chat, if you have any questions
question, that's the
for
time.
Barry here,
Yeah.
it can be production-wise, it can be anything.
Oh, wait. Before the first question, there is something that I want to say myself. It's not really a question. But it's,
Okay.
it's just a big thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to say why. Because in behalf of all the artists from my generation, your hardstyle kick tutorial
Oh, yeah,
back
yeah,
in
yeah.
the days, bro, it was a game changer.
I know, right?
And
yeah.
I probably made my first decent kick because of your
Right.
tutorial, man.
Yeah.
I mean it.
Yeah, at the time it was a really a big thing. Also, you know, for a lot of young producers, it was like they were finally able to start at something like where to start with making a kick. But I also remember there were a lot of artists very angry at me.
Yeah,
Like,
really.
giving away the trick.
Because
Yeah,
you were kind of, for me, you were kind of ahead of time
Yeah.
with sample packs and everything.
Yeah.
Like you brought
I
out your
also-
first sample
yeah.
pack
We were
in
actually the
2000.
first one doing that.
That made a lot of artists even more mad.
Yeah.
Because I
Right,
was
yeah.
giving away like their
The secrets.
our
Yeah,
secret
right, yeah.
ingredient, you know. But
Okay, can
I always felt like hardstyle, especially in that day, was like a really small, communities, especially for producers.
Right,
There were like a few, maybe 10 producers who were really there, and I thought, it's really a shame, because at that time I also had my own label and I got a lot of demos, and I was always struggling with the kicks, but they had good ideas, good melodies,
I remember that you say
like
that.
really original structure things, and so I thought, it's really time that people, can just be creative again with making hardstyle.
You got some hate on that, actually.
Yeah, you say
Yes.
artists were complaining.
A lot of
Okay.
angry phone calls, a lot of angry
really?
messages
Really?
from
wow.
From who? From who?
no,
You want to know?
Don't go this route. Don't go this route. Okay, so you got some angry phone calls. So how did that make you feel?
I didn't care.
Yeah,
didn't
that's
care.
good.
Okay,
I
that's
usually don't care.
Way to go.
I stand by my decisions that I do,
Right, yeah,
and
yeah.
of course I think about it a little bit. Maybe not enough.
I mean,
but
it's your
way to
it's,
go.
it's your
I
product
really
as
had
well.
the vision that this was needed for the scene at that moment, because
It was.
it went on for a few years, like that. There are a few strong artists.
Right.
Or friends of artists that could use each other's kicks. That was also a thing back then, and we just missed a lot of new upcoming talent and creativity who can actually, because making a kick is pretty
Bro,
pretty
it was,
hard.
It was a struggle.
Yeah, before
It was a big struggle. Now
Yeah.
you can go to Splice and you can get hundreds of
Yeah,
them.
right.
But back in that day, it wasn't there.
we
so-
only had hard kick 10. And,
Exactly,
and then we had your sample pack.
yeah.
That's all we had.
And what happened also, it opened up a lot more for hardstyle in general, because when I released the sample pack, I saw even Hardwell and Yellow Claw using kicks
it.
from that. So
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
with that, hardstyle came to a way wider audience.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, it changed a lot back then.
No, it was great. I remember I was struggling a lot, making kicks, because there was not really a method out there. There was not really a tutorial or anything. It was a big struggle. I remember, watching your tutorial, and I still remember I wake up that morning. Because you released it the day before, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna take my time, because it was like a 2 hours tutorial, a 2 hour, 3 hours tutorial. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take some time to see everything in very focused on that. I remember, making a coffee, staying there in the studio, remaking the whole thing using the Merda production distortion, which, by the way, I'm still using. I'm still using it nowadays. Great distortion plugin. And so it was a big thing back then, because everybody could make a melody, and all the other elements, it was quite okay to remake everything, but the kick, it was so hard to make the typical hardstyle kick.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You gave the secret away, man.
yeah, but I
But
think
in a
it
good
should
way.
not be a secret, because
No.
it's a lot more than making kicks.
True, yeah.
Especially then, it was more about the song, the melody.
Exactly.
The creativity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
I think the community should be thankful to you for that.
That's what I'm
actually.
doing, I'm
me
saying thank
too,
you
me
for
too.
on
Yeah,
behalf of
I just hope
everyone.
I just hope, and I also received a lot of demos and everything. So I was just very happy that making hardstyle was a lot more accessible for people.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's also really cool that you were doing that just to help people, that you were not even probably monetizing about that.
No.
That's the whole point. I mean,
But
you made that tutorial,
you
and
really
you
cared about the community, getting their
Exactly.
sound better, and for the younger producers. So I see it in a very, very good way. And we talk about like 2011, right? Something like this.
Yeah, 11, 12, something.
Yeah,
like
so-
that.
I
probably
remember,
12,
remember you bringing that pack out. This is very long ago.
Yeah.
Wow, I was like
think a
10
lot
years.
of new
I
producers
said
now.
10 years ago, but it's even more. Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So does the chat have any questions?
Yeah,
Probably.
one question. I sent my demo. Oh no, that's more related to the demos. Frontline. Do you have
Questions.
Yeah,
Question about the beard. What's the question? Bring it on.
Do you have any inspiration for making music?
Yeah.
Oh, I
curious.
listen to a lot of music. I listen to hardstyle. I listen to pop, dance, everything. That gives me inspiration. I also fool around in the studio making like other genres. And I never put it out there, but it keeps me keeps my mind busy and always approach music from a different perspective. But the thing is with inspiration, it comes from a lot of different things, but I'm always thinking about music, or I don't know, I cannot turn it off.
Yeah,
I
same.
always think, oh, now I have a new melody or something that I want to do with a kick or so it's always in my head, I think. So inspiration comes from everything.
So you don't really have like, okay, now I'm gonna start with a chord, or now I'm gonna start with a vocal.
Sometimes I have an idea for chords, and sometimes I just sit in the studio and make a sound, and I hear something. Oh, this is a cool sound, and then I hear a melody with that sound. You know, it's all like a chain reaction thing.
Yeah, sometimes one sample or anything can just be that spark to create a whole track. It's true.
And I've been doing this for 17 years. So sometimes I scroll through my old things, and then I I hear something here.
So still taking inspiration from your older stuff.
Well, with my latest album, Echoes of Euphoria, I even released tracks that were started in 2010 or 11. So one even 2008, I think. Yeah. So sometimes that can give you inspiration as well.
True.
Yeah. That's very true.
It's very cool.
All right, let me see. What can we expect from the future of the This Is Hardstyle, your label? I mean, what's your plan?
What's my plan? I have a lot of plans. Well, first of all, of course, making a lot of new music and releasing new music. Other plans, I want to do more like community-wise. I want to bring back more tutorials again. I want to bring back more. Well, it's not like really a This Is Hardstyle thing if you think about it, but I want to put it in there like more around hardstyle than just music. So not like that I have already a lot of specific plans, but I'm working towards that.
Okay.
Oh, nice. But more, I think the most important thing is that I'm making music and I'm trying to bring a different approach again from what people are used to from me. And with my new release, I'm kind of going in that direction, but the releases after that are different from what they kind of expect from me. Still melodic, and not like that I'm going with star kicks and everything.
But that's so bad. Okay, we can close the live right now.
Close the line. Stop.
Your couple goes home now.
And there was the next question. Are you? Is only gonna be Frontliner music, or you?
Oh no, definitely not. No. I'm open for. Recruiting any good music, definitely. Demos. Demos.
Nice.
Like
cool.
Nice.
And is it like more also like what are you searching for exactly? Is it like some uniqueness in there, or like melodies, or I'm just curious what kind of like hardstyle are you looking for? Is it personal taste, or can it be anything?
It can be anything. It just needs to catch me, and I need to feel the track.
Yeah, right.
So during my whole career, of course, people give me the stamp of being a euphoric artist, but if you look back from everything that I've done and released, I've been going all the way. I've done everything,
even a raw
200 BPM and raw style and everything. So it just needs to catch me. It has to be. It has to have good structure. It needs to sound good. Obviously, it has to be, It has to mean something. It has to tell a story. That's what I love about music.
So we're just talking about music here. I mean, let's say the scenario that there is this guy coming to you with a full plan. I mean, are you just gonna judge on the music, or you want to see the full package, the artist, or maybe I don't know. I'm not gonna say the numbers. I follow
like really recruiting artists.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think we have to start first about like building the label a bit more again, but that's something that I would like to do. But I also have to keep in mind that I don't have to put too much hay on my fork. I don't know. If
I get
exactly.
I should not do too much at one time, because I still do a lot of shows. I still have to make. I want to make a lot of music and put it out there. So. Recruiting new artists, I think being back at SCANTRAXX itself is already doing a good job, and I think we can also help each other out with that as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Yeah.
So you're not making the video clips for the guys?
No. I'm only selling this book now. I didn't read the contract well. So this is hardstyle.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I mean,
Good to know.
All the best luck. For,
Also because there's a lot of producers watching right now, so
Yeah.
it's good to know what they're what you want as a demo and what they have to send.
I'm always triggered about unique tracks that it's a bit vague maybe, but
yeah.
I don't want to hear music that I have heard a lot before. Of course,
yeah.
it is hardstyle, so obviously I will listen to hardstyle, but I want something like lead sounds that are unique, or kicks that are unique, or structure wise, something that like, this is different,
See, that's always we also
that's
say.
always.
I think everybody wants that, but that's something
More
that triggers me.
unique.
More unique,
More unique,
more unique.
yeah,
But
yeah.
Even more.
don't overdo it. Like,
No.
okay, what do you want? Now,
I totally agree.
It's of course hard to tell in a few words what you would expect, because it's like a full list. Actually.
No,
Yeah,
we actually
but,
say being unique is very important. Not copycatting, for instance.
Yeah.
And consistency.
Consistency is also really important,
Also
especially
important.
nowadays.
You can have one track which is good, but then if you don't make another good track for a few months or maybe years, then nothing really happens except for that one good track.
yeah.
I think we can.
How much do you think the music is still important nowadays in a full artist package?
Less and less. Well, the music is still important, but in a different way. Music has to stand out a lot more right now to stand out in the big mass of music. But behind that also needs to be like the personality and
right.
the character,
the
behind.
artist.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
And he has to have a very, very good presence on social media.
Yeah, of
and
course.
people need to like the person way more than it has
Be a likable
Yeah.
person, and they always almost want to be the artist.
Yeah.
So the
People
feeling
need
I
to
like.
be entertained because
right.
people are scrolling, and you need to stand
And
out.
you like
Yeah.
to do that. I mean, you always been pretty active on
in
social
my own
medias.
way. Yeah, in my own way.
True.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. You have
Yeah.
to be unique in your own way. I mean, recognizable. The things you do, the content you create. I mean,
yeah.
the fact that you were going in the crowd, interviewing people and asking, showing your track. It's
That's
pretty cool.
something we came up with, and that really fits me, and that's also a thing that people need to do. What really suits their personality, that they don't.
This is an advice I always trying to give, even to some colleagues, that complaining about social media, TikTok. I think it's also in that matter is also really important to be unique. I mean, and find your own way to promote your stuff. To use this as a how can I say it?
As a fun tool.
Exactly as a fun tool for yourself.
Yeah, for yourself. You have to try to find your own content, which makes you and makes it funny to use, because you don't want to be forced up to use it because you have to use it because you're an artist. No, you want to use it as a fun platform to show your music, to show the music to the world. And I think if you do that on your own way,
it's a good excuse to be more creative somehow.
Yeah, definitely.
And of course we all, we all shit. My English is gone.
What do you want to say?
I was saying that we miss the days when it was all about music. I mean,
right? Yeah, of course.
Going back, it was all about music, just making music.
Time is over.
Yeah, but we can still take an advantage of social media.
That's how
nowadays.
I started, actually. I mean, back when I started, 2006, 2007, there wasn't even Facebook or Instagram. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
We had
No
Party
TikTok.
Flock, which
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like a forum, but that's it.
Yeah, I think we both remember those times.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely. Yeah,
we all getting old.
but yeah, you have to get used to the situation, right? I would not see it as a bad thing. Just make it use of your how do you say this, as your advantage.
Advantage. Yeah.
And,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Yeah, okay.
We're,
Q&A.
Long answers for
we're going,
short
it's
questions.
over. No, we got some more demos to check.
yes.
Okay.
All right. We had the Brutalizer already. Okay. Man,
throw all the water on me.
Jacopo is.
I just threw all the water on me, but it's pretty warm, so it's fine.
Jacopo's nervous, guys. All right.
Because no Zach so far.
We had one Zach.
Just one.
One Zach. Okay, enough talking. This is Distort with Underground.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah?
Okay.
Is this the outro? Yeah.
What a creative way to end the track.
To end the track,
Right?
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
But I feel like the guy is not finished or something. Maybe.
I don't know.
Am I wrong with this? Who wants to start? Can I start?
Yeah, you can start. You can start.
I think overall track is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And some cool kicks and cool screeches. Really like the break here. Oh, sorry.
Before.
A little bit back.
Yeah.
This one. Very cool way to use the screech. I only think in the mid intro part that the kicks came a bit too soon. Like the whole drive was there, but I kind of missed a surprise effect. Especially also in between the mid intro, you had this part. Some like build up in between. Like this could be so cool. But you go straight into a drop. I would like make a little build up, maybe like 8 bars there, and then drop it. Let me see, what else did I have?
This is nice.
Yeah, I feel like the track is not completely finished or something.
Yeah, it's a safe mode. You know,
you think it was on safe mode?
it's a little safe mode. I think the whole track is cool, and I like the fact that there is no melody at all, and they use that kind of drum and bass kind of
maybe
break.
that's the thing I missed.
That probably could
Yeah.
be.
I'm just here on the sideline because the only thing I say, you know, the volumes are good, you know, everything is on its place, but I don't feel this track. It's not my thing. I really miss some emotion, some melody, and you know.
Yeah, it makes sense.
This is a bit too far from
No,
what
no,
I
no,
like.
I understand.
Yeah.
You know, I like the some people are trying not to have a melody on a track.
Yeah.
Every time, and I'm also a really big melodic lover. I love melodies.
But therefore, I really miss. It's just it has no something that. No,
it's a dance floor track.
Tells a story.
Maybe it's dance floor, but it's not like memorable or something. It's like if you place it in between like the raw style tracks, it's not like it stands out with anything. I think
it's like a B-side.
I don't want to sound too much. I don't know. I'm just not feeling.
No. I understand. I understand.
I was like, what am I missing in this track?
The melody.
Yeah, the melody. But I didn't realize.
Yeah, but it's also not even like the vocal has something memorable, Yeah, it's generic.
Yeah.
Someone is telling it, but I don't want to be too offensive. But
you can say whatever you want.
Whatever
Nice.
If you want to say
rude,
then be rude.
If you want to say it's shit, it's
it's part of the game.
Just give the guy some feedback.
Oh no, wait, it's in the chat. Don't be rude. Just
No. It's hard to give feedback. Like I said, the kicks are when they come, they are in your face. So I think that's okay. But then it doesn't tell something to me.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you feel the same way, Jacobo?
No. I totally get his point. As I said, it could be like a B-side of this kind of track, like you have a totally different kind of style, and then you have this track as a plus to the EP, something. Let's put it like that.
We're talking about vinyls, like
exactly. Sorry,
I see the guy
50 years ago.
The guy Distort is in the chat. He says about it's a hard experimental on a dance floor track. Well, if that was his like point eventually.
Yeah. And I was saying, but I will still play it. Maybe I don't know. I'm playing somewhere and I need that dance floor track, something that.
Well, then it's good, right?
Yeah. And as I said, also that drum and bass part is also pretty cool. It gives this kind of drive. So I mean, like, it's not. I don't feel like I hate potential, but it's still a cool track to play.
Right. Yeah, definitely. All right, Distort, if you have more tracks, just keep on sending us, and hope you appreciate the feedback. All right, should we go on to the next one? The next one. This is SCANTRAXX featuring Reese, you and I.
Oh, no master.
It's not master? Oh yeah, it's not a master. No, you see it on the waveform, obviously.
A Richie,
yes.
I see your light on the horizon, calling me back to all the sights. I chase the glow of your silence through shadows that hide in the night. I draw lines in the night sky, just so sure dreams can never die. That reminds me of times we are high in love, you and I. I calling me back to all the sights. I chase the glow of your silence through shadows that hide in the night. I draw lines in the night sky.
Oh.
Just so sure dreams can never die.
Something is muted, I think.
Reminds me of times we are high in love.
At the beginning, I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Everything is muted."
Damn, wrong version.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, cool.
Ancient.
Yes.
Ancient is in the chat. Imagine,
Yeah.
imagine having just one chance in your life and you fucked it up. No, just kidding.
I was like, oh, what is he gonna say?
No, because it sent the wrong version. But I think
Yeah,
we can still judge the.
But
whole
it
track.
does bring up a point for me, because that was the first time that I was really like, something's happening.
Yeah, same.
I think
yeah.
everything is too stretched out. It's too much repetitive, maybe a bit. Although there are elements in there, of course, but everything is too long. It takes too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So what I am
it's a bit
missing is
too long, right?
something that happens, you know?
Mhm.
And something happened because he sent the wrong version. But that was the first time I had like, okay.
Yeah,
it
right.
was
Yeah,
weird,
yeah.
but I'm missing that in the track anyway.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
same.
I do think it's a very good vocal, and I think he really brought up some cool vibes in the break.
Yeah.
But it might be.
It all
You know,
sounds-
I see this in front of a crowd. Like, it takes so long before something that happens, you know, and.
Yeah.
When the melody comes in, you need to have this like, wow, whoa, this is because it's, you know, this kind of track is like, you know, built on emotion. It's
Yeah,
like
so just say that it's emotional track I made.
it's an emotional track,
Oh, okay.
but it's pretty difficult to build it up towards, you know, like this open moment.
Yeah.
For a crowd, it can take very long. You know, it's very experimental.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult to say, but
No, I must say that you know, the old vibes, the old concept got this kind of end show feeling. But I think there is still some
Yeah.
work to do. You know, also the melody is a little too.
Yeah, it misses something. It misses like a bit more some like more happening.
It's a little
you
too
know?
static.
yeah.
A little too static. That's a good
Yeah.
word. Yeah. You know, with this track, maybe you can think of that. That's also something that pops in my mind. But think of, if you hear your track, how that will look. For example, if you played in like, I don't know, the Defcon End show or
Defcon End
something,
show, yeah.
fireworks, something. You know, something
Yeah.
needs to be
Yeah.
triggered or something.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's the thing about hardstyle, that you know it's
Yeah.
it's both show and. You know, if you have that mindset, then you can fill in some more gaps and get some
Right, yeah.
interesting things going on.
It's
in the
actually
track.
a very good point
Yeah.
from you, because you know, you have to imagine it's on the Defcon End show, because you're making this kind of slow track towards a nice moment. So I think if you compare like the latest, you know, Defcon End show tracks, just compare like what's in there, what does
Yeah.
my track have, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's a good one to
And don't overdo it, because that's not the kind of track that you should overdo it and put too much edits and stuff in there. But you know,
Yeah.
just a bit more to make it a little bit more interesting.
And
Yeah.
also, it's really cool that he's giving a meaning to this track because he said, after my dad passed away, which
Okay.
I'm really
Yeah.
sorry about it.
Sorry
Well,
to hear, man.
Yeah,
But
that's very of
but
course.
but it's so nice to give meaning on what you're doing, you know, and that's something that we're missing nowadays as well, I guess.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
really good, and it's also very good to work with that emotion. But
yeah,
he is the only person that has that emotion with the track.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
that's something that you need to keep in mind.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks
right.
for sending, bro.
Yes.
All right. I think
And I must say again that very high quality today. So they're
today
very good track.
the demos were really high
Very,
quality.
Very nice demos, yeah.
Again, thank you guys. If
Yeah.
your track was not in the stream this time, can be on the next stream.
Was it the last one?
It was the last one.
It's fun
Nice.
that there is, throughout the years, hardstyle became so much diverse.
Mhm.
That's what I hear a lot with hearing these demos.
Right.
It's going on all directions,
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's
True.
nice.
All right.
It's a nice.
Yeah, what do you think about
This
catalog?
office?
Yeah, what do you think about this office? What do you think about what do you think about subgenre in a hardstyle? You know,
Oh, that's only a good thing. That's been happening more and more over the past years, and I think that makes hardstyle more and more interesting to
but
a broader
the fact
audience.
that I
and-
mean the fact that you have to give a name on what you're doing, like catalog your music.
oh, I don't do that.
No, exactly.
I don't care about that.
That was the question.
Yeah, no. I mean, in some way, it's useful if people go to a party, they know which stage they have to go
Yeah,
for their
right,
music.
yeah.
But then again, I think it's a lot more fun if you go to an event and it goes more up and down with the styles and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does still need to make sense, but
Yeah. You also
I think
don't want to
yeah.
put yourself in a box, right?
no.
Like this is what I make. This is I make euphoric. No, you make like
No,
all the
I
styles.
just want to do what I like.
Yeah, if
make
you wanna
music
make a
that I
harder
like
track, yeah.
because if I don't like it, I
Uh-huh.
cannot bring it
Right. Yeah.
on stage or everything.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I always ask that because I'm really fighting for that. I don't like to catalog my music. I don't like the fact that anything you do has to have a name, you know. For me it's all a hardstyle. And of course, when you talk about, raw, extra raw, it makes sense to make this kind of different style, but the fact that I have to be in the studio trying to figure what kind of style I want to do, that's something that I don't like. I just want to feel free to do whatever I fucking want.
What?
I guess it's the same for you guys,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I see the chat. They're asking, of course, and of course, a reasonable question. Like, if my track is not selected in the stream, we do check all the demos that you guys are uploaded. So if the track didn't make it to the stream, we did actually listen to the demo, but we select the best demos for this stream.
Yeah.
We take a quick listen. So
Usually-
if it didn't make it, just keep on sending us demos.
Yeah.
Because the next
these are the
next
only
tracks
Yeah, these
could-
are the
could
only
make it.
demos that I will hear, though. By the way, just for people to know that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but we do listen all the music you're sending us.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, and it
So-
takes time because we receive a lot of demos.
You
A
know, it
lot.
takes us weeks. No. It takes us time, but we happily to take this time, of course, for you guys, and just keep on sending, and hopefully you will be in the next A&R live stream.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
all
that's
I
it.
wanted to,
Yeah.
to tell you guys.
Yeah, thank you, Barry, for coming
Yeah.
here,
Barry.
for your
Well,
time.
anytime,
Frontliner.
man. Yeah.
I hope you
Thank
had
you,
some
man.
fun.
It was a lot of fun. Thank you guys as well, and thank you,
The chat.
Mika and Chet.
the moderator, Mika, the moderator. Yes, no, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you all. Also, sorry.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
okay.
Priorities.
No, but I just want to thank you, Barry, also sharing your thoughts, your
Yes.
vision
The
on
vision, yeah.
on the hardstyle. That's something I didn't know as well. So pretty cool, and
I came a
thanks,
long
man.
way.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, no. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so
Alright.
much for having me
Yes.
here, and
Yeah, thank
I
you
hope
again.
people learn something and have
Yeah, we
something
hope.
they can
We
do
hope.
with my
Alright.
feedback. So,
Guys,
yeah.
we're gonna see you on the next A&R live stream.
Sorry. And go check out your new track.
Check out
Buddy.
Buddy.
Yeah, your new
His
track.
new track this Friday, right?
This Friday.
This Friday.
Alright.
Don't,
track.
guys, please don't
You
forget.
made it.
You
Don't
made it.
forget it,
First
man.
release.
Don't
Yeah.
forget it.
Frontliner,
Pre-save?
you made
Is
it.
there a pre-save?
Pre-save it.
Pre-save?
Yeah.
Pre-save already?
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Okay,
course.
yeah, pre-save. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, pre-save it, guys.
I will put the link
Yeah,
down
put
here.
the link.
Put the link down.
Put the link in the chat. You
There
can
we
put it
go.
in the chat.
3, 2, 1.
Does it work?
Does it work?
I
Can you
don't
do
know.
that?
I don't know. Did the stream already?
We're gonna get banned probably. No, it's gonna be fine.
Screw it.
All right,
It's
okay.
okay. It's okay.
Yeah, see you next time, guys.
See you guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.